Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and yes, we're continuing on with our grind of the Mets Superfractored team build. So, just to give you guys, just to show you guys where we're at in this is what we've got. The entire Mets lineup is completely superfractored. There are no more players, no more fielders, I should say. Well, there are fielders, but at this point, I have my superfractored lineup, so I do not necessarily need any team. I do not need any more fielders to be superfractored. If I do, that's purely icing on the cake. Okay, that's just icing on the cake. But at this point, there is no need for me to grind getting fielders anymore. So you might be wondering, well, if I'm done with the lineup, why do I need to do, or why am I still doing this? Simple answer. We got the batters all finished up, but what about the pitchers? There's only one Mets pitcher that I have superfractored, and that's Jacob deGrom right there. So as you can see, we still have Tom Seaver, Noah Syndergaard, Kodai Senga, and Al Leiter still to superfractor. My focus is going to be on Tom Seaver. All right, he's the closest out of all these pitchers, so he's the guy that we're going to be worrying about. If I get to Syndergaard, Senga, and Leiter, great. If not, it's not the biggest thing in the world. I will also note that Edwin Diaz is also superfractored. I did that a long time ago, so I'm not going to be worrying about him. But why not try to go for Aaron Loop or Jerry's Familia or John Franco? Why not? Or Brooks Raley will take. He's about to hit tier 1, so I probably should focus on him. But it just depends on where I get in terms of this grind. So that's what the focus is going to be on. We're worrying about the pitchers, specifically Tom Seaver. If we get to Noah Syndergaard, Kodai Senga, Al Leiter, great. If not the biggest thing in the world, because to me, this was the important part right here. This superfractored Mets team lineup that, hold on, I'm going to make some adjustments here because I want you guys to see. Because this is really great. Like, this is, perfect for me. I think that should be good. Maybe we have McNeil bat lower so that we can keep the power together. Thinking. Alright, so this is how my lineup would look. Nima leads off, Lindor second, Diva Wright third, Pete Alonso fourth, Keith Hernandez fifth, Francisco Alvarez sixth. Actually, I may swap Alvarez and Hernandez. Yes, I see that, cheater. Yes, I saw that. Then Michael Conforto. Actually, I may swap Keith Hernandez. I may swap Conforto, but I might as well do that for Canna as well. But I'm stopping at Jeff McNeil. Keith and McNeil could be at the bottom of my lineup, but everyone else is going to be above them. Even though that Keith really smacks the ball for me, like he really hits well. Okay, sounds good, cheater. Enjoy MLB TV. I can't invest in it because I wouldn't watch it too much, so it's a waste of a purchase for me. But hey, knock yourself out. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the lineup that I'm going to be using as I grind Tom Seaver to superfractor. Right here. So as you can see, there's a couple of players here that are close to superfractored. That would be Brett Beatty and Ronnie Mauricio. I also threw in Keith Hernandez into left field. Now, again, I do not, I'm not worried about superfractoring this Keith Hernandez. I already have a superfractored Keith Hernandez, so I'm not worried about it, nor am I worried about the batters. They are there merely just so that I can have a, just so that I can have some Mets players. I was thinking about putting Eduardo Escobar in left, but he doesn't have any parallel XP, and Keith Hernandez is clearly higher rated than he is. So, for now, Escobar is on the bench, Hernandez is in left, and we're going to be running with Tom Seaver. What's up, gamer? How are you? All right, so let's do this. Now, we're going to play against we're going to continue to play against the Oakland A's. I know it, hold on, I'll return to my thought. Why don't they televise these games? Well, I think, the Cardinals-Mets game is definitely televised. They just don't televise all of them because it takes some, it does take money, especially for, well, I can't explain that. I guess that normally broadcasts the Brewers. I can't explain that. But MLB TV should have it. I don't know. I don't know what their reason is for not broadcasting the game. I guess it is what it is. All right, so we're obviously going to play as the home team so that we're not, you know, so that we get more innings as pitchers than we do as batters. Now we just got to pick the right stadium. Let's see, what would be the best stadium to worry about pitching? I don't want a batter's ballpark, so that eliminates Citi Field, Yankee Stadium, Citizens Bank Ballpark. Oracle might be good. It's really hard to hit home runs, or it's not as easy to hit home runs there. I was also thinking about maybe the Mariners. That would be good too. You use Forbes? Oh yeah. Let's see. Do I have Forbes? I do not. I do not have Forbes, but maybe I have a different stadium that I could. Nah, that's too easy. Maybe Kaminsky Park. Oh, that's Negroes League. Well, even still. If Forbes Field for the Negroes League is there. Where do I buy MLB TV? I have no idea. You can look it up online. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try it and we'll see how it goes. Oh boy. Thanks, gamer. Yeah, I don't watch enough MLB to be able to know off the top of my head. It's a subscription, and I don't even watch TV these days. You know, which should sound healthy, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Got this, Seaver. Yes, sir. I don't know, that right field definitely scares me. The right field, the fact that it's very close kind of scares me. And it has a lower wall than the rest of Forbes Field. You got 5 more subs? Nice! Good for you! Holy crap, man, you're going to be surpassing me very quickly. Have you what other videos have you posted on YouTube? Strike 3, sit down. Actually, what I really should have done is I should have pitched in Shea Stadium. Shea Stadium was a very pitchers-friendly ballpark. All right, time to get some hitting in, even though I really don't care. Swear too much? Okay, I mean, look, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You know, yeah, the swearing is an issue, and I definitely have my issues with it from time to time. So I understand that sentiment. I guess you just gotta be mindful of who you're talking to. And my Peacemaker trailer has one, and my MK short has 7.5 thousand. Nice. Maybe this summer? Alright. Hey, look, MLB The Show is going to be in full swing. You're going to have EA Sports College Football 25 coming out. If you're into the sports titles, maybe you want to do, the, NBA 2K, or I don't know. You're excited for NCAA, as am I. I'm glad they got all 134 FBS teams in there. You know, it just sucks that we are probably not going to have everyone in the game. You're going to make D3 teams into super teams? Alright, best of luck. I'm definitely going to take my Penn State Nittany Lions to national championships. I'm definitely going to do that. Alright, good for them. You P5 Derek Law last night? Nice. I'm assuming he's another common pitcher from the event. How close are you to getting 300 wins? Strike 3, sit down. Okay. TV. I play on TV. I was thinking about for a while playing on monitor, but I thought it would be a little too hard to set up, so I just decided against it. I've been told it's actually much easier. Much easier to set up and much easier to play on. Strike 3, sit down. But now I don't have a monitor because I had to give it back to my brother-in-law. Sorry. Play on monitor and I still suck. I mean, it might just be like, did you recently get it? Because maybe you're just you're still not used to it. Or if you had it for a while. You know, gamer, I'm actually thinking about About almost a year and a half. Ooh, yeah. So, what I was trying to say, Gamer, was that I actually have some footage from MLB, some gameplay footage from MLB The Show 24. That after I did my whole thing with Ramon or whatever. So I'm actually thinking about doing like a little, showing it and doing a little like reaction video. You know, I have. They told me there was no embargo, so I can use it. I just, you know, first thing I gotta remember to get. I gotta remember to get that footage. That's the first thing, and then the second thing is I need to be able to set it up so that I can record it and show you guys. Obviously not on stream. This would be a YouTube video. I don't know what the footage is. I gotta see it, and then I'll react to it in a video. But I'm thinking about it. I just gotta find time to do it too. And also, it might not come out till March because I want to make sure that my company uses the footage before I do. But it's something definitely that I'm definitely gonna look into. And hopefully I could get a lot of views from it. Oh, he may be Mauricio. Oh no. Like I said, there's no embargo on it. I could literally post it tomorrow if I wanted to. But, you know, like I said, I want to give my company a chance to be able to use it. And then, like you said, after the gameplay stream, then I think I'll react to it on YouTube. Yeah, I can't wait for MLB The Show either. Yep. Secrets that I will never reveal. Seriously, it was great. Like, you know, I just played a couple moments from the storylines from the Negroes League and from the Jeter one. So it was honestly great. It was. Oh, look at that. Daniel Vogelback can't hit. What else is new?
All ones the count. Oh, that's just out. Hey! Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Seager.
Here you go.
No, come on. But, you know, I'm not getting... I just want to be clear, I'm not getting the game early. I just have some gameplay footage, you know? Let it be. Let it be. I mean, I consider that a little weird, but okay. It's not anything, he doesn't say anything wrong or whatever. Forget about it. Forget about it. Go back to New Jersey. That's about the most New York accent I can do, because I want to be clear. I don't live in New York. I only work there. Alright? I don't have that New York accent, other than the two phrases that I just shouted out. See, I say coffee. I say coffee. That's not a New York accent. It's more New Jersey. How far is New Jersey? Well, from where I live, it's not that far. You're talking about 20, 25 miles? Oh, you're talking about Queens. That's a little bit further out, because Queens is I want to say it's separated by a river. Actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not like the main, like I go into Manhattan, and then from Manhattan, it's like a couple minutes subway ride to Queens. Gosh, there's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 stops in Manhattan heading out towards Queens before you're in Queens. And you're heading eastward, so you're almost heading out to Long Island. In fact, I think it is on Long Island, because I've taken the LIRR to get to one station where you head up. Oh God, what is it? Is it Mineola? No, it's not Mineola. Darn it. Well, anyway, you can take the LIRR to City Field from Penn Station. So that's what leads me to believe it's on Long Island. Even though that technically is part of New York City. But you would think as a Mets fan I would know that. Well, look, cheater, it's only spring training, so 2025 is your year? You're already giving up on this year? Wow. Okay. I mean, it's a long season. Anything can happen in 162 games. Hey, those may be the guys that go on to be stars one day. You don't know that. So I would not be saying, F them. I would not be saying F them. Especially if someone like Jackson Churio could end up being a star.
Leading off for Oakland, the center fielder, number 1.
So you're saying he hits 4 home runs? Well, I guess in spring training that makes sense. Depends on if he gets another at bat.
No, that's cold. That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Look, cheater, take it from a Mets fan, okay? It's all about patience. You gotta have patience. Strike 3, sit down, okay? These guys, you gotta give time for these rookies to be able to develop. Like, right now as a Mets fan, I have to be really patient with Mark Vientos and Brett Beatty. They may end up being nothing, or they may end up being something. Who's to say? But I gotta give them a chance. Certainly can't be any worse than Rafael Ortega. Strike three, sit down.
Ball, that's out.
By the way, Steve Cohen commented on Pete Alonso's contract negotiations in a podcast that's like the official podcast for the Mets this season, and he clearly stated he wants Pete Alonso long term. So I think the Mets are definitely going to push to get to re-sign Alonso to a long-term deal. You know, maybe this is Boras that's causing these problems, or maybe I don't know. Maybe they want to see like how Pete Alonso does when the Mets aren't really going to compete this year. Ooh, Colin hot. Wow. Oh, they didn't even show how long. Dang, I must have skipped it by mistake. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't think that was getting out of here. I did. Yep. Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Nothing. It was merely bad place, bad time. Or wrong place, wrong time. And that girl did nothing. That girl did nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the immigration status of the guy who did it. You know, all I'm going to say is I hope that justice is served. You just said 2025 is your year. You told me you were giving up on this season. Dude, yes you did. I could go back through the chat and look at the comments. Strike three, sit down. Okay, alright, if you say so. If this is your year, it starts at Citi Field. And it's going to end at Citi Field too. Or no, I'm sorry. It's gonna start with the Mets at Citi Field, and it's gonna end with the Mets at whatever your ballpark is called. 5/3 American Family, whatever bullshit stadium is called. Strike three, sit down, by the way. To me, it's still Miller Park. Like, I still want to call it Miller Park. That's what I grew up knowing it as, and that's what I'll stick with. Okay, so you're giving me permission to call it. Okay, a Brewers fan is giving me permission to call AmFam Stadium Miller Park. Good, because I don't want to offend other Brewers fans. Okay, so you want a similar thing to what the Mets did with the Wilpons. Well, I mean, the Wilpons sold the Mets to Steve Cohen. They sold them, but essentially we got they left finally. And I never understood why people don't like Manfred. Well, I think part of it has to do with the juice balls that were going on in 2019. Also, I think the lockout that happened at the beginning of 2021 certainly didn't, at the beginning of 2021, I'm sure that didn't help anything. So, and plus, so I really don't know, but I can tell you he's not very well liked. Who was it they took over for? Bud Selig? I think Bud was very well hated. Or no, who was it? Maybe it wasn't Bud, but who was it before Manfred? Nice, Nemo. Okay, it should be at 250 wins. Nice. Good for you, man. Go get it. You'd be 50 away from 300.
Yep, that ball went out.
I think the issue is that they're see-through. I think that's what the issue is. Or not the... Was it the jerseys that I'm thinking about are see-through? I saw this article on the Associated Press that players were upset about the see-throughs. Yeah, cheater, I can't allow the comments that are in there because I'd rather not.
Hey. One ball, two strikes. Two balls, two strikes.
I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Nope, outside.
I'm just gonna let that arguing go on, and I'm just gonna focus on trying to get Seaver Superfractored. Uh-oh. Base hit, so he lost a no-hitter. But still, as long as he keeps a complete game shutout going, then all is right with the world. Nice double play. Nice and easy. Like, who were some of your favorite players, Gamer? Wow. He had to run a ways to be able to get that one. Holy mackerel.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Nice Piazza. At this point, I really don't care. Like, I'm not worried about the batting thing.
Now batting, the
But,
Daniel.
but, you know, I'll take any hits that I get with these guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, guys, this is insane. Daniel Vogelbach actually had a triple. Oh my gosh. I don't think I will ever see that in my lifetime. I don't even know if I can duplicate that again in the game. Oh my gosh.
One ball, two strikes.
Please don't. And please don't joke about suicide.
Nope, outside.
Alright? That's really not a good thing to joke about.
He's out. All one's the count. No ball, two strikes.
Come on, Seaman.
That's the ball.
Okay.
That's ball two. 2-2 the count. Got a full count.
Better than being down 8-2 for the Mets. Adrian Beltre, Michael Young, Prince Fielder, Ian Kinsler, Joey Gallo, Derek Holland, Darren Oliver, Jason Grill. Okay, so oddly enough, I know Darren Oliver. Strike three, sit down. Okay, that's a pretty good group. I don't know who Jason Grill is. That's one that I'm not familiar with. But everyone else, I know exactly who you're talking about. Derek Holland, I think he was a pitcher, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Darren Oliver was the same thing. He was also a pitcher. Nate Bills and Alexei Ugando. Yeah, I don't know who those guys are. Alright. Very cool. Yeah, you picked some really good players. Dane Dunning and Josh Young. Funny, I thought you were going to say Corey Seager or Marcus Semien or Adolis Garcia.
Ball. 2-0.
There we go. That's going to be a triple. No doubt about that. That's a triple. Oh my God, I'm getting an inside the park home run. Let's go. Inside the park home run with freaking Dom Smith. Still a Dodgers to me since he only been there 2 years. Yeah, but he's a World Series MVP for the Rangers. He's a World Series MVP. The only guy to win 2 World Series MVPs with 2 different teams. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I definitely would put Kershaw on there. Sorry, I was about to say Scherzer for a second, but then I'm like, wait a minute. No. We're not putting Scherzer on the... We're not putting Scherzer on the Dodgers all-time list. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's forever immortalized. Friggin' Daniel Vogelback getting a freaking, or wait, is that the Dom Smith inside the park home run? Which is it, Vogelback triple or Dom Smith inside the Parker? Strike 3, sit down. Danny Burgers, got it. Thank you. I mean, the Dom Smith inside the Parker was pretty cool, but yeah, getting Daniel Vogelback to hit a triple, I think was really surprising. I gotta start uploading some of this stuff to YouTube, all these highlights and everything.
What do you got?
Strike 3, sit down. 18 strikeouts for Seaver, nice.
Off the plate, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Seaver. Strike 3, sit down. I think that should be 19 for him now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike. He has
Ball.
Blue Jays, Roy Halladay, Aaron Hill, John McDonald, Joey Bats, Edwin, Ryan Goings, Lyle Overbay, Carlos Delgado, Matt Stairs, Alex Rios, Chris Carpenter, Alex Manoa, Robbie Ray, Mark Burley, Josh Donaldson, Kirk, and Vlad Jr., Alejandro Kirk, Vlad Jr., and Bo Bichette. Got it. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't mention, like, Vernon Wells or John Alrood or, yeah, I think that's it. Just those 2 players I would have added. Oh, Roberto Alomar. Can't forget about Roberto Alomar.
The third baseman, number 13, Jordan Diaz.
Ball that's outside.
As a single? What do you mean, as a single? Strike three. Oh, as an angel. Ah. Alright, fair enough. You know, I remember playing back to my days of MLB Baseball 2004, and he was always on the, or he was on the Blue Jays, so. So I guess that's why I think that, I think honestly, his best years were him as a Blue Jay anyway. Because when he went to the Angels, he was overpaid and didn't live up to the hype. What's up, Grayson? Yep, I am live. Live and in person. I'm doing this because I didn't do a stream on Thursday. That's why. So, alright, let's see how much XP Tom Seaver got. He got 21 strikeouts, 9 innings, a complete game shutout. This should be a good one. Brendan Nimmo got up to tier 2. So Tom Seaver got 650. Alright. Very good. Next thing I would recommend, Cheater, if you don't want to, you don't have to do this, but I went out and bought a PlayStation camera. So if you want to, I think people tend to go to streams to have someone on camera more than if they're not. But if you don't want to do that, hold on. I recommend getting a headset like this. Very cheap, easy to plug into your PS5. You know, you can just plug it in, and they'll be able to hear you, and they don't have to see you. All right, so Tom Seaver, 650. Brendan Wells and Alex Rios had Cannon for Jays. You don't want to go Kai Cenat viral? Okay. Whatever you feel comfortable with. All right. Best of luck to you. Let's do it again. 650 XP. That's awesome. If Vernon Wells does come to... Honestly, I haven't seen him in MLB The Show for a long time. So I think it's safe to say he's not going to be in there. I mean, they might throw him in there just as a flashback for the Blue Jays, but they haven't done it so far. I don't know when, if or when they're going to do it. Nice. Good for you, Grayson. Dang, that card should be lit. Oh, another guy? David Wells, the pitcher. You mentioned Wells, and I actually just thought about it. David Wells. Of course, I think he's better remembered as a Yankee, but David Wells, yeah, his career, I think he started out with the Blue Jays.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So to anyone that just joined the stream, yes, I'm still on my Mets Superfractored team build. However, I am not worried about the fielders anymore because I have Superfractored. I've Superfractored my last fielder, Mark Canna. So I have a full lineup of all Mets Superfractors. Right now, all I'm doing is just focusing on the pitching, specifically Tom Seaver, since he's the next closest Mets pitcher to be Superfractored. I wasn't born during 1992, and I didn't watch till late 2007, spring 2008. Fair enough, but I mean, you could still know these players. You can still know them. I mean, Gamer, by that logic, then you wouldn't even consider Roy Halladay a Blue Jay because he only spent he spent more time as a Phillies pitcher than he did in that time span. He was on the Phillies more than he was on the Blue Jays. I think 2010 was his last season with the Blue Jays. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he went to Philly in 2011. Okay, all right. If you say so, that I just wanted to make sure the logic was there.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Oh, okay, I'll take that little bobble. They're going to count that as a base hit? How? I want to know how they count that as a base hit. Oh, looks like we have a final between the Mets and the Cardinals. Probably not going to be pretty. Yeah, 10-5. Chris Carpenter shouldn't be on my list because he was a Cardinal, but they still put him on there. Okay. I don't even know how I held up on that one. I was ready to swing for... Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold on. This is Pete Alonso. No. No Pete Alonso. Give me Daniel Vogelback. AJ Burnett not there because he was a Yankee or a Marlin. Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment. Actually, wasn't he also a Pirate too, AJ Burnett? He was a J, a Yankee, a Pirate, a Marlin. I thought so. So, there's your answer for Immaculate Grid if you guys are into that. I like the little brain teaser that they do for baseball. Did the Mets end up winning? No, Grayson, they lost 10-5. They were absolutely smacked around by the Cardinals. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they even got 5 runs. They scored 5 runs. But I don't know who Jays rotation, Roy Carpenter and AJ Burnett. Was that in 2010?
0-1.
No, because Burnett was still on the Yankees. Is that all time then? Is that all time? I feel it. Padres are about to go are up 2-0, about to go 3-0. Yeah, look, I mean, if anything, the big takeaway from these spring training games should be how do the prospects perform? You know, I want to see what Luis Angel Acuna can do. I want to see what Drew Gilbert's going to do. Mike Vasile. You know, I want to see what those guys can do. I already know what Ronnie Mauricio can do, and he showed it off in spring training last year. Unfortunately, not going to be able to show it off this year.
Leading off for the Lions, the center fielder, Brandon.
So, but this is a great time for prospects. That's why I think I enjoy this a lot more, because we really get to see what these prospects are made of. And whether they're actually going to be good or if they need more time down in the minors. Let's see. Looks like Tyler McGill got the loss. Alright, so... Yeah, McGill struggled. I mean... McGill got 2 innings. Okay, so... He only gave up the 1 run. But apparently that was enough to give him the loss. Yeah, by the 4th inning, the Cardinals were up 8-0 against the Mets.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Ryan Noda.
So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's only 1 game. Still plenty of time. Still a month left before spring training is over, and then we're back to baseball. Still plenty of time. Strike 3, sit down. Still plenty of time.
There you go.
Strike 3, sit down. 8 strikeouts. Nice.
What do you got?
I mean, Grayson, are any of the Padres prospects, are they at least performing well? Or did you guys trade them all away to get Juan Soto and
1 ball.
and Manny Machado? Oh no, wait, Machado was a signing. He was in... Never mind. Machado was a signing, not a trade.
Leading off for Long Island,
This Hunter Parsons, dude, whew, he had the worst outing out of all of them.
the batter, number 10, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ball, that's low.
No, we have some prospects there performing well. Okay, well, that's certainly something to look forward to. Now, that's the only way that I view spring training is how are these prospects going to do? You know, it's almost like a like kind of a preview as to what the future is going to hold. Because this is where the real, this is where the prospects get a chance to shine. You know, the guys like Lindor and Alonso, they're not going to push it because they need to keep themselves healthy for the regular season. You know, so it's really about the prospects. These are the guys that are fighting to prove something to the organization. Prove that they deserve to be up in the majors. Never know when you're going to get that call up. Never know. Strike 3. Sit down. Blue Jays all-time rotation would be Roger Clemens, Roy Halladay, David Wells, Steve, Pat Hagen, Jimmy Key. Okay. Drew Gilbert, I think, will be an amazing player. I hope so. I hope so, too. I definitely like what he could bring to the Mets in terms of outfield. You know, right now we're kind of filled. But, you know, you never know. You never know if Drew Gilbert is going to get a shot. I think, though, he's going to start in Double-A, so... yes. Drew Jones. Yeah. Well, I mean, if he joins that outfield that already has Corbin Carroll and Alec Thomas, I mean, the Diamondbacks are going to be set in the outfield. If Drew Jones lives up to his hype. You know, still a little too early to tell, but you know, the potential is there for it to be a stacked outfield for the D-backs. Do I think they're going to repeat as National League champs? Nah. Dodgers are too good. You can't count out the Phillies because they always get hot in the playoffs. Yeah, if nothing else, that's what spring training is about. Like, even if my Mets don't have any good prospects, there are still a lot of great prospects that are for other teams that would be exciting to watch. It's like watching the future of baseball. You're not gonna get too much of that in sports these days. Like, you know, spring training camp for the NFL got reduced to 3 games. I don't know how you can judge how someone does in 3 games. You know, NBA, you have the summer circuit, but that's kind of like, Or I don't think it... I think it's a little overhyped, honestly. So, and NHL, I really can't comment on it because I really don't watch it, so I can't really give a fair assessment. And then, what else do we have? I've covered football, hockey, basketball. So I love spring training. I would love to go watch I would love to go down to Port St. Lucie and watch a Mets spring training game. I would love to do that. Have the Mets re-sign Pete Alonso? No, David Stern's already made it clear that they're not going to re-sign him during the regular season. But Steve Cohen has indicated that he does want to keep Pete Alonso long term. How do I get a link from my Twitch to post on your Instagram story? That I do not know because I don't post on Instagram. I try to stay away from that, really. I mostly just use X. That's what I use.
Bullpen's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ah. Unfortunate bounce.
Now back. The first baseman. Set.
I just take the link from the URL in my laptop, and then I paste it in a post that I do.
He's out.
Nice.
Oh, that's kicked out. I got a ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
Are you going to take away my viewers, cheater?
The third baseman.
I mean, not that it matters. I mean, I do want to keep my viewers, but you know, I'm all about supporting the community. So, plus, I was fine before not streaming with anyone here, and you know, if there's no one here, then I'm fine with that too. But I like to have people in here. I definitely like to have people. Mauricio. Yeah, you could definitely tell the difference now that I've switched from Costco headquarters field to Forbes Field here. You can tell the difference in terms of how my batters are playing. But, you know, it's not about them. It's about Tom Seaver. It's about pitching with him.
Now pitching for the Athletic.
I hope my buddy gets back to me. Of course, Daniel Vogelback. Oh, all right. Wow. This is how you repay me? I treat you like a friend, and this is how you repay me? You take my viewers away? The heck?
1-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were responding to my question. I see now that you were responding to Grayson. My apologies. I had asked if you were trying to steal my viewers.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. What does that make me, 15? Thought I saw 15 there, but the little pop-ups will. I appreciate that, Grayson. Thank you. Yeah, and like Cheater, I'm doing it in a joking manner. Like I'm not trying to chastise you for you know trying to stream for setting up your stream and announcing it. Like I'm all about building up the community. The more of us, the better. Strike 3, sit down. Was this
The first baseman.
Sirs, that boy. Ha! Okay, that's cool, Grayson, yeah. The big thing I would give to people who are just the tips that I would give to people that are just starting the stream, having a camera is great, but if you're not comfortable with that, at least have a headset,
One ball.
so that
Two
you
strikes.
can talk to people. Because I think people, at the very least, they want to hear a voice. They don't want to just see someone streaming and then not there and not be like a picture, some kind of a camera that puts the focus on them, or a microphone so that they can hear their voice. So definitely get one or the other, if not both. Make sure you pick a game and you stick with it. All right, don't. The biggest mistake I made when I was just starting out was that I was kind of all over the place. Like some days I would do MLB The Show, other days I would do Madden, then NBA 2K, and it was like people were confused. So, like, my best suggestion is pick a game and stick with it. If you do want to do other games, just make it clear that you're going to do it, but also establish at least a game. And don't establish a game just because you think you're going to get the most viewers with it. Establish a game because you enjoy playing it. Like if you're like me and like playing MLB The Show, then do it. But if you're just doing it just to get viewers, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to work. Same thing goes for something like Madden or NBA 2K or NHL or FIFA. All the sports titles are that way, as with any other game. If you like doing adventure games, if you like playing Suicide Squad, by all means, go ahead and show it. But you gotta at least establish a niche game. One that you can go back to and say, this is what I play. Also, establish a time for when you are going to stream. Alright? The biggest problem that I had was that I was never consistent, or one of the other problems that I had was that I was never consistent with my streaming time. I'd be kind of all over the place. Like, I'll stream on this day, but I don't know about tomorrow. Like, once I established that I stream Monday through Friday, and, whether that was 3 to 6 or 6 to 9 or what have you, at least I established it. And I was consistent. Alright? And final piece of advice I would definitely give, try to find an angle that no one else has. Alright, because I can tell you with MLB The Show, everyone plays online. Everyone grinds ranked seasons. Everyone does VR. If you're really good at those events, please do it, because it is exciting to watch people grind and get to World Series. But if you're just doing it because you think that's what's going to get you viewers, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a formula that's a formula for failure. Alright? Like for me, what I'm establishing, or what I established is, hey, I noticed that not a lot of people play on offline. They don't really show the programs how to grind it. So you know what? I'm going to do that. And that definitely works for me. It definitely works for me. So, find an angle that you think you provide that no one else does, and go through that angle. What's up, Landon? How are you? Cool. Yep. That's essentially what we're doing here. We're We're just chilling. I'm trying to get Tom Seaver up to up to tier 5. In the last game I just played with him, he got 650 XP, so now we're hoping for more. Should I try it again? Yeah. I'm gonna get thrown out, but whatever. I tried to duplicate having Daniel Vogelback get a freaking triple again. I told you it would be hard to get it again.
The first pitch, number 22.
Although, unfortunately, that cost me an out, so... But, whatever.
Ball that's outside. One ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Well, thank you. Thank you, Grayson. Yeah, no, that's a tribute to everyone who is part of this community, you know. Unfortunately, I've had some bad apples who have come in here and made trouble. But, you know, those guys, I got rid of them very soon. Why am I playing in this stadium? Because it's a deep enough ballpark, and it's hard to hit home runs in it. So, this is good from pitching. I'm trying to focus on pitchers. So I'm not going to give up a lot of home runs unless it's the ultimate perfect, yes. Yes, I'm focusing specifically right now on Tom Seaver, but, you know, once I'm done with him, I'll turn my attention to Noah Syndergaard, Todai Senga, and Al Leiter. If I get that far. Again, I really don't have a lot of time. You know, MLB The Show is going to come out in the middle of March, so there's not a lot of time. At the very least, I definitely want to get Seaver and DeGrom Superfractored.
Whoa, that's down.
Unfortunately, that means my batters are not going to get as much XP as I got, you know, with in the other stadium, but at this point, I'm not worried about it. You know, I've got all the players that I want Superfractored in my lineup. So it's really just getting the rotation now. I could have sent Nimmo there, and I probably should have. 10 cards away from getting your second set 3 collection. Wow. I mean, set 3 was definitely hard for me, but Alright, man. Who are you going to go with? I kind of forget. It's Adley Rushman, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Martin DeHigo, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I probably am. But I know, I believe Acuna and I believe Acuna and Adley Rushman are part of it. Ever been to a whiteout game? Yeah, in fact, I went to one back in, what was it, October? Yeah, I went. Yeah, at the Penn State Iowa game or Iowa Penn State game. It was a whiteout, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
The designated hitter.
Oh my god, dude! Let me. I know I've already said this, but oh, Penn State easily. They shut out Iowa, which is nice. I wish they would have done that. What was it? 2018, maybe 2019, when if they could have beaten Iowa then, they could have stayed in the top 10 in rankings and had a good shot at being in the college football playoffs. But whatever, it was still a fun game. I know I've already talked about this, but when I tell you that the ground underneath me was shaking, I mean it. Oh my gosh. We were on the overhang. We were on the overhang in the upper deck, and the floor underneath us was shaky. I was actually afraid that if it got too loud, we were gonna end up falling. There was gonna be a collapse. I remember when they were gonna sue college football for snubbing FSU. Yeah, and then FSU got embarrassed by Georgia in their bowl game. So, looking back, honestly, uh, I think the committee kind of spared FSU from embarrassment. I mean, they still got embarrassed, but better to be embarrassed in a bowl game than being embarrassed in the college football playoffs. All right, let's see how much XP Tom Seaver got this time. Looks like Gary Carter's up to tier 2. God damn this. Excuse me. Yeah, Diamond Duos pack. Ah, of course. Oh well. Well, let's see. So I think that had to be oh gosh. Well, anyway, Tom Seaver is now above 6,600, which is good. These complete game shutouts and 9 inning, all these complete game shutouts and strikeouts that he's getting, great for the XP. What would be next? Syndergaard, maybe? Ooh, it's barely Syndergaard. Oops. I hate to keep picking on the Oakland A's, but it's just too easy. It's too easy. No, in fact, it was probably my favorite. Set 3 was probably my favorite set out of in the entire game. I don't think it was hard, rather it was just a lot of it had to rely on doing online stuff, and back then I didn't, or during the year I didn't focus on that because there were no Mets players to be had. They didn't. Keith Hernandez and Gary Carter were all set fours. All right, cheater, best of luck to you. See how it goes. Strike 3, sit down. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Strike 3, sit down. 22-6. Wow. Dang, they ain't messing around.
Ball. Counts 1-0. One ball, 2 strikes.
It sounds like that the Tigers need some better pitching.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder, Team Affinity.
Good pitch. I thought that was going to be inside, but it wasn't. Well, it was inside, just not for a ball. Excuse me.
Ball 1, no strike.
I will say,
That's a ball.
actually, I think the other hard thing too was that Team Affinity 3, I only completed like two of them before set 4 came out, and that was the West. The West divisions, NL and AL. I still hadn't completed the East or the Central division, so that's probably what made it hard for me to finish out set 3, was that I needed to do Team Affinity. I'm hopeful that this year I'll do a much better job, or in MLB The Show 24, if they have Team Affinity, my hope is that I'll do a better job of completing that before the next set comes, or not the next set, or before, I don't know, the next installment of Team Affinity is. I don't know. Let's go. Go, go, go. You're scoring, you're scoring. Was that Beatty that scored? Hopefully it was. Nope. Take out Alonso, put in Vogelbach. Excuse me. Dude, you could seriously have walked the ball over to the first base before Daniel Vogelbach even got halfway. Didn't need to throw it.
Leading off for Oakland, the second baseman, Zach Yellow.
Off the plate, ball 1. Hey. He's out. Hey. 0-1's the count. Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. 4th receiver, very nice. Oh, he struck out the side in the last. Nice. I didn't even know he did that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for Long Island, the shortstop, number 24.
Ball that time.
Come on, Colin. Let's go. Just completed. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The showdowns, oh my god. The showdowns were very hard, were hard this year. Or a lot harder than normal. That was so frustrating to me. I don't even think I completed the showdowns after Team Affinity 3. I was just kind of like, whatever. You know, I'd rather do it by, I'd rather do it by doing the team builds and the player stat and XP missions.
Nope. Ball one. Easy. Nope. That's a ball. One and one.
Strike 3, sit down. What's up, cheater? How's your stream going?
Batting up, the catcher, Shea Langolier.
It's alright. Where are you doing? Where are you playing in MLB The Show? Or if you're... Hold on, I didn't even see. Oh, you're in Madden. Okay, never mind. Okay, you're doing head-to-head. Cool. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the right fielder, Gary Carter.
Nice, Carter. Oh, go 3, go 3, go 3! My god, that is a bizarre animation, or fielding animation that I've seen. 5 cards away? Go get it, man. The other great thing, too, is you could play ranked seasons or the event or BR, and you could get some of those set 3 cards. And not only that, it'll help out with the XP missions.
Now batting, third baseman,
Excuse me. And I think Seaver is a good pitcher. It's a very good thing.
Whoa, that's down.
Strike 3, sit down. Oh, baby. How do you miss that?
the batter, the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Very close to second set 4. Good for you, man. Team Affinity definitely helps. I will say that. I don't know where you are with set 1, but I can tell you that'll be the most difficult at this point to be able to complete. Also, don't forget that you could buy the chase packs and try to get some of the cards in there. I think some of the captain cards are set 4 too. There's set 2 and set 4, I believe. You only got one set, 1 pack? Yeah, I wouldn't even try. Like, I know it's tempting to get Chipper, Babe, and Pedro, but at this point it's going to be too difficult. Unfortunately, they took out that World Baseball Classic, so not going to be able to get guys that way, and that's a huge chunk. That was a huge chunk of the of set 1. Hold on, just maybe. Oh, gosh. Unfortunately, my friend just texted me, and he can't. He's like the 4th person to say that he can't go with me to the John Franco meet and greet tomorrow. I bought 2 tickets for me and my sister. My sister refuses to come down because my family has COVID. My dad can't go because he tested positive. I asked one of my coworkers. He's not. He's my. And my other friend is down at the Jersey Shore, so it's like I'm all out of options here. I really hate to let a ticket like that go to waste. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I can't ask any of my other coworkers because the only 2 that I can ask are they're overnight just like I am, so they're not going to be able to, and neither one of them lives in New Jersey. They live in Long Island, so it's like frustrating. Maybe I can call the brewery and see if I can just cancel the 1 ticket. Maybe I could get my money back. I doubt it, but I guess I could try. I'll do it when I get off stream. You know, the only positive to this is that I have 2 cards of John Franco that I want him to sign, and I appreciate that, Grayson. Yeah. I mean, the other thing I could do is post about it on Facebook and see if any of my fellow Mets fans want to go with me, but I doubt it. And I'm not posting on Twitter or X because there are a lot of Mets fans there, and know, I don't think they would take advantage of me, but I think, I don't know, I just don't know them well enough to be able to trust them with a ticket. I'm sure they're good people, I don't know too many of them personally. There you go. Don't know what to tell you, cheater. Just keep going, you know. You'll get it. You'll get it. Thing with Madden is you gotta be patient. You can't force things, otherwise you're gonna find yourself in a bigger deficit. So, you know, if anything, be patient, play your game, and you know, try to figure out where you can beat your opponent. Strike 3, sit down. Okay, so it sounds like this Wes Clark dude has a lot of power. I mean, yeah, it's only spring training, but still, 2 home runs in a game is good.
Your attention, please. Now, number 55, Adrian Martinez.
So then you don't want Pete Alonso. You'd rather have this Wes Clark dude. Good to know. Okay, so I could take Brewers off as contender, as a team that could possibly sign Pete Alonso. All right, I'll take it. That's one less team I got to worry about.
Yeah. 0-1.
Nah, get back.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
Said, that's only the second out. All right.
Now batting, number 24.
He's safe.
.77 speed. Let's go.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
I gotta play, so I got a plan, so I'm gonna do all these moments and then go to 2 other programs to get that shit happen. Alright, sounds like a good plan.
Leading off the booth, the catcher, Jay Langolier.
Sounds like a good plan.
Hey.
Again, don't don't miss out on those XP missions either. Those XP missions are very vital. Strike 3, sit down. 14 strikeouts for Tom Seaver. I kind of have to remember that this is about Seaver, not about the batters, because sometimes I tend to forget. And I keep thinking it's about the batters when it's really not. So, if you go to your, so if you're on your stream on a laptop, well, I prefer to use laptop, but I suppose you can also use your phone or whatnot. The URL should be if you're on the laptop, it should be in the little search box that's on top of the stream, but below the tabs. I don't know how they do it for phone. Let me see. Strike 3, sit down. All right, hold on. So,
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
all right, so I don't know if you have an iPhone. Here, let me pause this, but if it's an iPhone, then, whoops. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's a little, at the bottom, there's like a little search thing that has the link. You're just going to copy that, and then you can paste it into a tweet. So, I hope that helps. The thing is that I wouldn't be trying to promote my stream while it's going on. I would be trying to promote my stream before I go live. Like, that's the way I try to do it. Okay, there you go. See, you said your opponent was beating you, and now you're back in it.
0-1.
Patience. That's all it took.
He's good.
Was that Sanger? Who the hell is Sanger? Carter's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete Hernandez.
Oh, this is risky. I think I'm out. Oh, I'm safe. I don't know how I'm safe, but I'm safe. Come on, baby, you gotta beat it. What? Come on, I thought he was safe. Nice. There you go. There you go.
Leading off for the
I'll try, but you know that I'm streaming right now, so you know, I'll try, but I also have to get ready for work. Don't forget, I work tonight.
Hey. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Count.
I missed it. I missed that badly. Probably could have just, like, gotten it, fielded it, didn't have to do the dive. Oh well, excuse me. Let's talk about what's talking.
Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down.
Inside, ball 1. 1-1.
Come on, Seaver. Don't let this guy, there you go. Strike 3, sit down. Excuse me, just had to do a little stretch there.
He's out.
Dang. Alright. We got this. I mean, we're gonna be fine. I just want to get this complete game shut out with Seaver.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
One and one. One ball, 2 strikes. What do you got?
Strike 3, sit down. Does that make it? 21 strikeouts for Tom Seaver. Excellent.
Ball, that's outside. strikes. That's ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. 22 strikeouts for Tom Seaver.
Leading off for the Lions, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That's out.
Nice. Hopefully I'm going to have enough time to be able to, do a third game.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I don't know. Sorry, man, I'm not watching your stream.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 39, Kyle Muller.
Aye. 0-1.
Maybe you should have used Patrick Mahomes then. Mahomes, I know for sure, can throw on the run. That or Lamar Jackson, they can both throw on the run. The Ravens' defense is pretty good. Trying to think who else could throw on the run. Okay, all right. I'm surprised you're not using the Jaguars. I thought you were a Jaguars fan.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I definitely said that a fair number of times to I've said that a fair number of times to my Jets.
0-2 is the count.
But I still love them. I still cheer for them. Strike 3, sit down. Come on, Seaver, let's end this. End it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, giving him an even harder challenge. I like it. Attaboy, Seaver. Strike 3, sit down. Let's see that XP. Ew, Rudin Odor. Quick sell, yeah. Let's see. Tom Seaver got 690. So now he's over 7,300. I'm probably not gonna crack. Well, I mean, I could crack 700 if I were to play on All-Star. That might help. Okay, alright, sounds good, cheater. Whatever you want to do. Yeah? Nah. It should save automatically. If you go to the little icon, your profile icon, there should be a video producer tab. You go into that, and that's where you're gonna find all your streams. So if you want to download them, you can download them.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
You know, whatever you want to do. But that's where I get all my streams. Strike 3, sit down. 2 cards away. Go get it, Grayson.
Okay with the count.
Strike 3. Sit down. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder, Team Affinity.
Jeez, come on.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brett Baby. Batting third, the second baseman, Robbie Mauricio.
Let's go.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
It doesn't matter. I like open world games that I can explore. Sure.
Leading off for Oakland, the second baseman, Zach Yellow.
You know, like Spider-Man games, the God of War games. You know, Batman Arkham games were pretty good for me. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Because it's really nothing more than me praising the Mets and all that, so I gotta get rid of that channel reward. It's useless. I'm sorry, Grayson. I hate that you redeemed that and I can literally give you nothing.
Ball, that's out.
I mean, I did that channel reward when after Steve Cohen bought the Mets, so I was so excited about it. You know, I thought that we were going to be contenders, and I mean, we were in 2022, but, you know, strike three, sit down. But ever since then, it's been hard. It's been hard. Not saying that's Steve Cohen's fault, I mean, but it's literally me praising the Mets, and right now I can't really praise them. I mean, I could say, oh, they're a great team, and, you know, they really surprise people, but do I like Joe Musgrove? I mean, I'm kind of over the 2022 Wild Card Series. I think he did cheat. I think he did. But, you know what? I'm over it at this point. Because even, let's say the Mets went on to win that series instead of the Padres. I don't know if I could honestly say that they could have taken down the Dodgers. They did it in the regular season, but that's when they were not tired. They were full of energy. You know, when they got to the Padres, they were just exhausted. So, honestly, I'm kind of surprised they even won they won the second game. That's why I didn't go to the second game, even though my friend offered, because I thought they were going to lose. But at this point, I'm kind of over it. I mean, both the Padres and the Mets have pretty much gone downhill since 2022. And now they're both rebuilding. I did go to the first game, yeah, and that was awful. It was awful. I mean, look, I can proudly say I went to a Mets playoff game, which, you know, I haven't been able to say up till that point. So it wasn't an overall bad. It wasn't completely bad. It was just overall it was bad. But that's not, you know, how was I supposed to know that they were going to lose game one? I think the other thing, too, that made it a bad experience for me was that there was a Mets fan that was constantly yelling and screaming at the Mets, and he was criticizing them, and there were definitely points where I wanted to say to him, either shut the F up or get the F out of here, because you're not exactly making this a better experience. You know, I don't have a bad time when I really, more often than not, I have a good time when I go to the Mets games than when I have a bad time. But that was one of those bad times where it was hard. It was hard, and that fan did not make it any easier. So, it was game one. It was game one of the 2022 Wild Card Series. I don't remember much of what happened in that game, mainly because I started to zone out as the game went on. It was like, I'm here, joy. I mean, look, the simple fact of the matter is that the Mets needed a break. They needed a break. They shouldn't have been in that wild card series, but they needed to win one game against the Atlanta Braves. If they had taken one of those games in Atlanta, they would have won the division, had a break. And honestly, I think they would have beaten the. I think they would have beaten the Philadelphia Phillies. I don't know if they would have fared any better against the Padres in the NLCS, but I could confidently say that the Mets would have been able to handle the Phillies, I believe. And I just point to the regular season matchup as like, yeah, that's my backup. Let's talk.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Brett Davis. The batter, number 10, second baseman, Robbie Mauricio. 1-0.
Yeah, it was terrible. I've had a couple experiences with bad fans. Like, one guy, we were at the Keith Hernandez number retirement game, and there was a fan behind me who was drunk off his ass, and he was constantly harassing Avisail Garcia. And it was like, unfortunately, I got sucked into it, and I made the one comment, but what I really should have done towards Avisail, but what I really should have done is I should have turned around and told that guy to either shut the F up.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That he could, Avisail Garcia plays better baseball than that fan ever hoped to play. I just told him he stunk, and I shouldn't have said that. So, if I ever meet Avisail Garcia, you know, I don't know if I'll tell him I'm sorry because I think I'll just say, hey, I made a comment towards you at a game that was rather rude and that was not right of me. So, okay, good luck. Oh, no. I didn't say anything to the fan. I didn't say anything to the fan. I said it to Avisail Garcia. When I should have said it to that fan. When I should have told that fan to shut the F up.
Got it.
I'm saying I said my comment to Avisail Garcia, the baseball player. Garcia ignored me, as I'm sure he was ignoring that one fan for most of the game. But I shouldn't have made my comment.
Leading off for Oakland, the second baseman, Zach
Excuse me.
Gallen.
I just hate games like that. Like, I don't understand why people feel that, you know, if it's something like when I went to a Mets game in 2021, you know, they were going up against the Phillies, and our section, because Bryce Harper was in right field and we were in right field, so the fans just started chanting, "Bryce has lice." I mean, it wasn't like to, I don't think it was to insult him or anything. I think that was just poking fun. So I hope I hope Bryce Harper didn't take it as Mets fans being assholes. Like, no, we were just poking fun. Or the section was. I didn't participate. Yep. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball one. Hey. One ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now back, right fielder.
No, yeah, I know. He definitely doesn't have a good history with other baseball fans, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want him to think that, oh, the Mets fans were actually saying his hair is gross. Like, no. We were just, it just rhymed, I think. Or at least I didn't take it seriously. I don't think we think that Bryce Harper has lice in his hair. It was just, it rhymed and it seemed like it was funny. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know these players, you know, these players, it really depends on how they take some of this heckling. No, I wasn't. No, I didn't participate. I try not to do that kind of stuff because I don't want to be that kind of a fan. But I definitely...
No, inside.
Wow, I'm sorry. But I definitely heckled Abistail Garcia, and I shouldn't have.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Ryan Noda.
Now, I think if Joe Musgrove were to pitch it, in fact, I think the last time that Joe Musgrove pitched against the Mets, I think the fans definitely heckled him, and that was like, that was not playful. That was more of like, I think that was more of, yeah, you're a jerk, or we believe you cheated, that kind of thing. Strike 3, sit down.
Off the plate, ball one. Hey. Ball, that's out.
Strike 3, sit down. What's the most craziest Mets game you ever went to? So it was the it definitely had to be against the Tampa Bay Rays last year. The center Mark Vientos hit a home run. Then Francisco Alvarez tied it up late to send it to extras, and Pete Alonso hit another home run to walk it off for the Mets. That was, in terms of the game itself, that was the craziest game I've ever been to. But it was also crazy because this girl who was working on a movie, on a baseball movie, I think it was a Netflix thing for Adam Sandler. or that featured Adam Sandler. Um, she asked me if she could, talk to me, like use me as like as a fan for the movie. So that was pretty crazy, and it was also pretty crazy that I got to meet Mookie Wilson, which, I mean, nowadays he's old. It seems like he's always there, but that was like the third or fourth Mets or player from the '86 Mets that I ever met. So that was really cool, and I didn't know he was going to be there. Like, I had no advanced knowledge he was going to be there. I just kind of went there just because. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Definitely that one. That was definitely the craziest game in my mind. For all those factors. Have you been to any Padres games? Or any MLB games? Like, have you been to a Braves game? Or a Cardinal? Or a Cardinals one? I know there's no MLB team in Louisiana, so I'm trying to think of all the teams that would actually be close by. I've been to two Houston. Oh, Houston. Okay. 2 Houston games and 1 Atlanta game. Was the Atlanta game the one in Truist Park, or was that in the old Turner Field? Strike 3, sit down. Come on, Seaver. Got this. Strike 3, sit down. There's Church. Ooh. How did I miss? Truist Park, and they played the Padres, and the fans and the fan behind us were saying, "Who is Fernando Tatis?" I mean, he only has 40 home. He's was my favorite. Wow, so you had to restrain yourself from responding? Yeah, I find that's always the toughest whenever I'm in other ballparks. Trying not to respond to other fans. Or when at Citi Field, like when we have visitor fans. Although generally speaking, they're usually behind the visitors' dugout. So I try not to sit over there. I try to sit, on the Mets side of the dugout because I know the Mets fans are going to be there. Yeah, I also got to see Yu Darvish pitch. Nice. Did you get to like explore Truist Park, or was it kind of like you got there and then you had to go to your seat? Because both times that I went to Truist Park, I've always wanted to, like, look around it. But, I never really got the chance because we didn't get much time. We had to be in our seats, and that was it. Like, Truist Park is an amazing ballpark, or it's, at least the 2 times that I've been there, it's a great ballpark. The only critique or criticism I have for the ballpark, they need to have something that's close, or they need to have, the parking needs to be a lot closer. Okay, because I parked, my dad and I, we parked in some of the parking lots that were further away, and walking there, oh my god, it felt like we were on a mile run. It was like, oof. So they need to have like subways or buses or something to kind of get the fans that are in the parking lots that are further away. They need to get them for those fans, because walking there is a pain in the butt. It's definitely an exercise. But if you want to park closer, that means you have to pay more. And I don't like doing that. Yeah, dude, when we got there, he picked up us in a golf cart and brought us to the stadium. They need more of that. Buses, golf carts, whatever, subways. Just make it easier to get to Truist Park. Because it's like, if I have to walk a mile, I'm exhausted. I know I'm definitely big. In terms of, like, body weight, I'm big, but, I mean, it's still a walk, it's still a hike. At least with Citi Field, it's much closer. Like, if you take the subway in, it's much closer. You just gotta go down a few steps and you're right there at Citi Field. Even the furthest parking lot, you don't have to walk that far to be able to get to the front entrance, or even the side entrances. There's also a back entrance, too. Ooh, I don't know. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is that I thought they needed some kind of transportation system for the parking lots that were further away. They need like buses or golf carts or something. If you have to charge people, charge people, but like, don't make them walk that far. But other than that, it looked like an awesome stadium. And I'm saying that as a Mets fan. But I mean, there are a lot more stadiums that I want to be able to go to. Like, I still have plans to go to Baltimore and to DC and to Philly. Like, I want to be able to see the ballparks there. Yeah, I mean, when I eventually, if I ever get there, I'll definitely check it out. But right now, I don't have any plans to be in Houston. I also want to be at Coors Field, too. That looks like a fun stadium. Definitely want to go to Coors. Or Coors. Safeco Field or T-Mobile Park is another one. Safeco or Oracle Oracle Park is another one I want to go to. Petco Park. I'd love to go to Petco Park. Dodger Stadium doesn't look all that interesting, but maybe for historical value, I would definitely like to see it. This summer you're going to Los Angeles. You think you're going to a Dodger game? Nice. Enjoy it. I don't know who they're going to play, but enjoy it. Let's see. Are there other stadiums that I don't want to see? Maybe. What's a ballpark that I don't want to see? I don't know. I'd like to see all of them, but I think there are some that, are higher on my priority list, like Philly, Baltimore, and DC. Oh, Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's definitely one that would be like the very last stadium that I visit. It would be the very last stadium. I guess AmFam or Miller Park, as Cheater gave me the okay to call it Miller Park. It may seem cool, but I don't know. I'm not in any rush to go see it. U.S. Cellular for the U.S. Cellular for Chicago. I think I can wait on that. For a while, definitely O.Co Coliseum. No, actually, I think visiting the Red Stadium would be pretty cool. I think that would be a cool ballpark to go visit. And there goes the perfect game. So now all I have is a no-hitter. Sorry, Seaver. Strike 3, sit down. Hey, I'll take a no-hitter. Nine innings, 26 strikeouts, and a walk. All right, let's see. Colin Hawk made it to tier 3. Excuse me. Brennan Lowe. Tom Seaver got 700, so now he is over 8,000. Ow. Whew. I think I'll do a quick conquest game just so I can wrap this stream up. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me again. Give me Seaver. Alright. With this game, all I want to do is get the win with Seaver and get some XP with Loop and Familia. That's all I want to do. And that's how I'll end off this stream. Just get a little more XP for Seaver, and then we can get ready for, or I can get ready for work. Ooh, that reminds me. Hold on. I gotta check in on something real quick.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Nice. All right.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Mike Giazza. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
There you go. Good for you.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman.
Oh, I need the, yeah, that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Yeah, I gotta say, I struggled with both Acuna and Rushman. I just couldn't hit with them. So, I don't know if that's a me thing, but I struggled with those cards, personally.
All ones the count. On 2. Yep, that ball went out.
Do I have 80 home runs with Acuna? Yeah, I gotta check out the stats, what I have with Acuna. I honestly, I don't think it's good. I really don't. I know I struggled with him online. But I bet I could do better if I played it, if I had known about the Costco headquarters stadium. If I had known about that, I would have been playing in that. And maybe my average and home runs would be a lot better with Acuna.
On 1.
Yeah, but it's great. It's great. He's out.
He's out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
What do you mean? What do you mean play at my created stadium? I don't have one. Okay.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Josh. Double play.
All right. Well, good for you, cheater.
Nope, that's the ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Inside, ball 2.
Yeah, but then I would have to download it, and that might take up a lot of space on my PlayStation. So I don't know about that. And I need my space on my PlayStation to be able to play other games. Strike 3, sit down. like I said, one of the channel rewards that I had, one of the channel reward ideas that I had was, you know, you can pick what team build I do. Like, the viewer gets to choose what you pick the team, and that's what I have to. That's what I have to. That's what I have to build, and that's what I have to play with online. That would be a great channel reward to add, and take out that stupid Cohen. Cohen is my Lord and Savior channel reward. Well, unfortunately, I may not be able to get Tom Seaver the win unless I drive in Keith Hernandez here. I'm going to need Beatty and Mauricio's help. There we go. Come on, Mauricio. Thank you. Hallelujah, freaking Luya. I don't have to force the game to extras.
Number 59, Elvis.
Wow. Assuming that Wolf doesn't give up a run.
Now pitching,
On 1. Oh, 2 with the count.
Nice.
Oh, 1's the count. Yeah.
Strike 3, sit down.
On 1. No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Luke. Man, that was the game. Let's see, what's the progress? So Seaver got 150, Wolf got 80, and I'm not really worried about anyone else, so good. I'm glad that we made a little bit of progress. Let's see, I guess I'll open up those two and, you know, we'll see what we get. Okay, so we got a little pink diamond. And it's Juan Soto. Okay. I figured they weren't gonna bless me with another one. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me, so thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. Great progress is being made with Tom Seaver. Honestly, probably Monday is the next... he could easily be Superfractored on Monday, which means that then I can start focusing on Syndergaard, on Senga, and on Leiter. So that's what we will continue to do. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of the weekend. I will see you all on Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. See ya.